today's video, we're going to be looking at ticker symbol GOOGL, also known as Alphabet, and we're going to be looking at a $1 trillion AI investment and also the launch of the Gemini 3, which I think is groundbreaking. And for MMTLP, we're going to be looking at the latest updates, including the first $10 trade. So before we get started, let's have a look at what's happening in the market. So from Yahoo Finance, we can see here stock market, Dow Jones, S&P 500 and the Nasdaq are all sinking on worries with regards to AI and also the US economy, and everything is obviously looking ahead to the Nvidia earnings tomorrow. So as far as Trump is concerned, he is ramping up affordability push and also telling Americans that inflation is almost at the sweet spot. So I think the indication there would be a Fed interest rate cut. And then from CNBC, we can see the Dow Jones down 300 points, S&P 500 down for the fourth day consecutively. Tech is going down quite significantly, and Bitcoin also went below the $90,000 mark. So Nvidia is the big one that we're looking at in terms of earnings, and in terms of a potential swing, we're looking at a $320 billion swing, and I think that could be around about 7% either way. So let's have a look at the earnings here in terms of what is expected. So we also have Palo Alto Networks. Nvidia will be after close on the Wednesday, and then on Thursday we have Webull, we have Walmart, Zim, and also many more. And one of the posts I'd like to share with you here is with regard to breaking news, and that is the Epstein Files Transparency Act, and the House has just passed this, and the bill was proposed here by Thomas Massie and Ro Khanna to force the release of these Epstein files. So let's see how this plays out. Before we get started, I'd like to take 1 minute of your time to share more details about the Trading Secrets Discord, and once you join, you'll get access to our daily stock alerts, the weekly watch list shared prior to trading on the Monday, also the $1 Million Challenge, and much more. And for some of the members, I also share my buy and sell alerts live. These include swing trades, and they also include long-term holds. In terms of the weekly watch list, these are our calls that are also recorded weekly with some tremendous returns, including LAES up over 152%, RUM up over 51%, and many more, but obviously not all calls are successful. We've had a $2,000 Discord update, and this includes live breaking news. It also includes why a stock is moving, analyst rating, FDA news, halt stack pools, and much more to help in your trading decisions. We have a new top ranked stocks DD channel with well over 30 stocks now for number one rated buy stocks. And finally, you can also join us in the famous $1 Million Challenge, where we use compound return investing, looking at 201 trades with a return of 3.5%. Let's have a look at ticker symbol GOOGL, also known as Alphabet. I'm going to start by having a look at the chart for the year-to-date 2025. We can see the stock is up a very impressive 52%, market cap of $3.47 trillion. It is one of the Magnificent Seven. Today, at time of editing, up close to 1% on a significant red day, trading at $287.75. And I'd like to also share with you this as one of my long-term holds. So a while ago, when it was $234, at that time I was up 121%. I'm still holding strong, and I'm up close to 200%, and it is a stock I will continue to hold. So let's have a look at what news and developments I'd like to share with you today. And from BBC, we can see the headline: Google boss says $1 trillion AI investment boom has elements of irrationality. And I think obviously there are many reasons for this, and that is AI could take over many things, but it also is not always a perfect science. From Business Insider, he states here Google and AI could AI run Google, and the CEO has stated one day that may be possible. The boss also believes that rapid developments in AI will transform the job market, and this is not necessarily negative, but it could also be positive in terms of job creation in new sectors. And the other news positive from Parameter here I'd like to share with you is with regard to the rollout of Gemini 3. So this is an AI model with instant search integration. So this is launched by Alphabet stock, and the instant search integration also includes autonomous agents and new coding platform, and the rollout will be for paid subscribers. So let's have a look at some key bullet points for this. So it's the latest AI model, immediate integration into revenue generating products. So great news for everybody holding Google GOGGL, and it will be included in the search engine on day one. So the agent can handle multi-step tasks such as organizing inboxes and booking travel arrangements without any human input. So paying Google Pro and Ultra subscribers will get access to Gemini 3, so that's positive there. And the Google company has also introduced Anti-Gravity, which is a software development platform where AI agents can autonomously plan and execute coding tasks. So again, a great development there. And in terms of Gemini 3, it scored 37.5% on the humanities last exam without tool use, demonstrating significant improved performance in maths and also science related problems. So I think great development there. And from Google X, we can see in terms of their post, they stated here, it is one of our most intelligent models that helps you bring any idea to life. It includes state-of-the-art reasoning, deep multimodal understanding, powerful vibe coding, and also improved agentic capabilities. So I think great development there. And in other news, significant for investors of GOOGL from AOL, I'd like to share with you news also shared live in the Discord, and that is the billionaire Warren Buffett has just made a massive $4 billion investment in this AI stock, which is GOOGL. So they are selling Apple to buy Alphabet, and I think that is a huge sign of confidence in the stock. So let's finish off by having a look at one of the reasons for this, and I'm going to share with you here the financial performance of Alphabet. And in 2024 the revenue was 350 billion, and that was an increase of 13.8%. Earnings 100.12 billion, and that was an increase of 35.67%. So we can see a constant increase in revenue, continuous increase in earnings, and the company is going from strength to strength. So certainly one of those stocks I think always good to dollar cost averaging, and also good to add to, especially for a long-term hold. Let's have a look at the latest developments for MMTLP. So first shout out here is to George Palagaras, tagging Eri Trades with the statement, nice try. What Eri has stated, he's coming clean about something that's eating at him for a long time, and he can't undo what has been done, but he's laying out everything to stop other people from getting played. So we're going to look at the details of this shortly, but what George has stated, doesn't blame people like this for taking on such jobs, which do exist. What he has a concern with is pumpers and dumpers and insider traders who are probably much more accountable. So let's have a look at details of Eri Trade's post, and he stated here that we're not the only company doing this. There is an entire network, and what the network involves is basically three types of stock bashers: advanced, intermediate, and beginners. And these are called architects, serpents, and disruptors. And these involved, first of all, they have a polished, high-effort research thread. So that will be the advanced. Intermediate will be pretending to be neutral investors. Beginners will be disruptors that just derail conversations. And he goes on to say his job was a serpent, $25 per hour, $2 for every post, and he was making approximately 80 posts per day, as well as bonuses and a free MacBook. And he states here rules include never swear, never ridicule, use memes strategically, etc. And what's interesting at the end, he states he is leaving this, he can't do it anymore, because obviously it is affecting him with regard to teachers, parents, military vets, young kids trading with $500 and losing their cash. So he feels awful about it. But what's interesting at the bottom, he has tagged in MMTLP, GNS, AMC, and others. So perhaps he was involved in this. So let's now move on to have a look at a legal update. First of all, from Scott, and he states here, appeal accepted at the US Second Circuit Court of Appeals in Trout versus Gensler to restart the 2 days of trading in MMTLPX under controlled conditions. And Scott has also been given 30 days in his case versus West Christian. So that's positive. news there for Scott. And the final post I'd like to share with you is from Nicholas, who's posted with regard to a Grok research, and he stated here that Grok has presented the first MMTLP trade October the 5th 2021, 11:45 Eastern time, and this is for 100 shares at $10 per share, and the reporting firm MPID is not available through public access, so we're not sure if that will be available through some alternative search. But he goes on to share a screen here. On the left hand side we can see summary for the MMTLP trade on October the 5th 2021, and he's providing 100 shares at $10, and the reports include execution time stamp, price, volume and trade type, but not publicly includes the reporting firm. However, we have a code MPID, and obviously it looks like there are privacy reasons for hiding that, and hopefully that will be uncovered very soon. So let's see how this plays out. Finally, if you would like to join us in our Discord, get access to the weekly watches as well as daily stock alerts, details are in the description below. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.